everyone, this is the Trader Investor, and in this video I'm going to do a market recap, what happened last week, where we stand, and what are we looking at for next week. I'll definitely do another video on the triggers that I'm looking at for Monday's entry. That would be a video for tomorrow, but for today, let's just look how the week ended. It was a very strong week. So when we're looking at structure, area of value, and how we executed based on that, let's start with the SPYs on the monthly. And the monthly has been nothing but a very strong uptrend since COVID lows last March. So we've had a very strong up movement for the whole month. And when we look at the weekly, it's saying the same thing. When we go to the daily, we've had a small area of consolidation since the end of January, but then even though it's a consolidation, it's also been grinding up slowly, and we've been just making some highs. So I don't have any area of value that says, hey, I'm near this area, it's time to enter. I don't have that from that perspective. So we just structure is intact, and there is no pullback for a long-term entry, for a swing entry. Qs, let's start with our monthly, and our monthly very strong uptrend. We had broken the trend line, but we're starting to come back up. And last week the Qs were, I think, by percentage gain, they were the bigger gainer for the whole week. So technology was doing really well last week. So when we go to weekly, we see that broken trend compromise and going back into the buy zone. So very good signal that bullish trend is resuming. Again, as we can see, we're starting to make higher lows and higher highs. Very fantastic. Here we are at an area of value. Area of value meaning we are at that monthly trend line, and being on this monthly trend line, we want to see what price does. To continue the bullish momentum, we want to see price continue up. I'm losing my drawing tool here. Okay, we want to see price doing up and continuing its movement. Otherwise, if price gets rejected here, hopefully it's a temporary rejection and it'll resume. Or what could happen is price gets rejected, makes a lower high, and reverses. So all of these are possibilities because we are at an area of value. We're in an area of value. We don't know which way the markets go. It's not up to us to predict. We just anticipate moves and we take action based on what the charts tell us. And for now, they're just saying we're at an area of value. So let's just pay attention to that. IWM is a little bit similar to where we had a strong up move that was broken, and that broken move could be seen on the weekly chart better. But on the weekly, you can see we're in a consolidation. We're in a consolidation. So until we break the consolidation area, until we do this, until we do this, until we do this, then we're not out of this consolidation area. Until we do this, this, or this, we're not out of the consolidation area. So we're consolidating on a weekly basis. And when we go to daily, we see, okay, let me remove these drawings. We see the consolidation clearly here in this zone. We broke out a little bit, but we are still not seeing any strong signs of breaking out of that consolidation. So in IWM, I am not feeling like we're at a place where we know we're going to go long or short. So it's just a waiting game. They've been strong last few days, but then a couple days since last Monday, it's been a down week as a week, based on where we closed the previous week. But pretty much flat. It's a down week, but not a whole lot down. So that's why I don't see a clear indication here. So if we go to the diamonds, in the diamonds, it's similar to the SPY, where we've had very strong uptrend on monthly, very strong uptrend on the weekly, and very strong uptrend on the daily. We are not in an area of value, so there's nothing really to look at. It's just a waiting game. Our area of value will come when price retests these boundaries for us to have an entry. So this would be a good area of value for us. So all these four ETFs that represent their respective index, this is what they are doing right now. So very good, strong bullish momentum, but nowhere near an area where we're comfortable to enter. I think the one that is close for an entry possibility are the Qs, because the Qs are right smack against an area of value. Because the Qs are at an area of value, then we can start to notice what is price going to do when the markets open Monday morning. The cash hour opens Monday morning. What will the overnight futures do Sunday evening? We look at all of those together and make our trading plan for the following week accordingly. So just a short video to recap the markets from last week to see where they ended. Overall, a strong bullish momentum. So let's just take a look at how they open Monday for our trading plan. And of course, on Monday, I'll also go over my trading plan for short-term trades, where the markets open at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time will determine how and what kind of positions I take on these four for that day. So with that, happy weekend, and I will see you on another video soon.